Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. It's Jeremy from Valorous Circle, and I am here to be your internet marketing buddy. It's Tuesday around 11 o'clock, and as promised, I'm doing an Ask Me Anything. So this week, I also have Mike on the line, so he's going to be feeding some questions to me that have come in from the past week. And Mike, want to say hi?
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here.
Appreciate you, Mike. Um, I did get a question this week, and I wanted to make sure we would touch base on it. It's you know, I the topic was this client of ours is aiming for a keyword, and everything that they do is aimed towards this keyword. And we had a conversation about oversaturation on a website, and we had to kind of break down the fact that keywords on the internet, right, are search terms that people put in Google. If we want to rank number one for that search term, we have to have content on our website that it pretty much answers the question or is relevant to that keyword. And we had to kind of break down the science and how people discover keywords. And one thing that I think a lot of businesses in the home service industry specifically don't consider are what questions do people ask in order to get to the keyword topic that they're actually looking for. For instance, I know that mold removal is something that's typed up a lot. If you're an expert at it, you're not using the term removal, right? You're using remediation or abatement. And if you're a homeowner, you just want to figure out how to get rid of it. So, are you also going for those terms of, think about a fifth grader at fifth grade level is kind of like the standard what we market at, not because people are dumb, but because we want to make sure that people can find no matter what. So they can find the topic you're looking for no matter what. And if you want to show up, you have to kind of be doing some back digging on how people actually find out what the keyword is that they're supposed to be going for. That also gives us juice for SEO, meaning if we have correlating articles on our website, correlating sections on web pages about how we can find out what that keyword means, it really helps you show the search engines that you are an authority and you know the topic well. So when you're thinking of keywords, also thinking about what other questions people have to ask in order to get to the point where they can get their questions answered easily. Um, and if you really dissect one simple keyword, you can probably go, I don't know, 10 layers deep on how they can find you. So if it's changing out tube and old electric boxes or something like that, what are the questions are asked? What is electric code? How do you get wire through the house again if it's an old house? If you can do circuit breakers, there's just a bunch of different things you can actually like write about in order to get to the topic to get in front of your audience accordingly. So if you need help, obviously, we'd love to help you. Once again, my name is Jeremy with Valorous Circle, and I'm here to be your internet marketing buddy. So now that I got that question out, Mike, you got any other questions for me?
I had one come in this week very similar, so I wanted to see if you had anything to elaborate. My question I got was, what strategies should I consider to optimize my website for search engines so that local customers can easily find me online? Said it's very similar, but maybe there's something more that you could add to it there.
Yeah, I love that question. Um, look at your website and make sure that actually, you know what I would do? I'd actually have a stranger look at your website or a friend, an honest friend look at your website and have them look at the homepage. And if they have questions that aren't being answered on the homepage, there's probably a chance that you can restructure your site a little bit better. What are your fees? What do you charge? How do I find you? How do I contact you? Is it easy to make an appointment? Stuff like that. Um, if you want to get ranked for certain keywords, that wasn't the question you asked. Sorry, Mike. I had a kind of a blank out there. Um, if you really want to make sure that people can find you, you have to make it very, very easy to answer any of the questions that they have when they find you. And if it's out there, Google will comment and you'll get ranked. Maybe not front page, but you'll start moving up for sure. I learned a staggering site, Mike. like 95% of the pages on the internet never get a visitor. Did you know that? 95%
95% don't get visited.
don't get visited.
It's wild.
95% of the websites out there don't get visited. So,
It's wild.
yeah.
That's why it's very important to get into that 5%. Actually, put some effort into the strategies that you were just naming before.
Yeah. Um, that staggered me. I mean, I understand there's like a lot of landing pages out there, it's like that, and they're taking everything into consideration, but that's still billions of pages. So cool. Any other questions that you got through this week?
Yeah, I got another one. This one's about Google reviews, or I guess this one actually is just reviews in general. Are there any online review platforms that I should focus on to build a positive online reputation for my electrical business?
Yep. I would definitely get on Google Business Profile, right? I think that's probably the best place. Not only do reviews help you, you can interact with your clients there. I think that's probably the number one spot we'd push people to. Um, Second would be Facebook, and then third, start getting recommendations on LinkedIn if possible. So, if you're connected with if you're electrical business and you've done commercial work and it's a company that you've done commercial work for, see if you can get see if you can get a recommendation written for you by the company or by somebody from the company. That's where I would start. Those are the top three, I think. I'm trying to think. Yelp would be a good one too. People still use Yelp across the United States, and if you can get reviews there, I think it'd be good. Just don't fall into the Yelp trap. I can't say that they don't do good work, because I think Yelp is very, very useful. It's just everybody tries to push membership to you. So I'm a frugal person. What can I say? Does that help, Mike?
No, it's good. As I said, it's just encouraging people. It is very, very, very important to continue to build those reviews, Google reviews, Yelp reviews, Facebook reviews, just for many purposes. One, as we were just talking about, SEO purposes. It
Hmm.
shows Google that you're a reputable brand, and then two, it shows new customers that don't know you that you are a reputable brand as well. So
Yep.
it's very important.
Yeah.
So I got a really good question here for you. Really good question. Can you provide guidance on creating engaging and informative blog posts or videos related to electrical safety tips or common issues homeowners face?
Yeah. Um, Ask good questions. To get the best engagement, you ask good questions and you answer them. Um, if you're doing a blog, obviously, you have these 5 questions you're always asked over and over again. Those are your first 5 blog posts. If there's layers deep, meaning like if that question always leads to another question, there's your next 5 blog posts. So um, if you can answer questions, you're going to be doing just fine as far as SEO goes, in my opinion. And engagement wise, make sure that you take your blogs and you're posting them on your social media after they've been posted. Facebook, LinkedIn, Threads, Twitter, Instagram, anything that you can possibly throw it out at, even like Reddit. Start getting some traction and people visiting, and then you'll start actually getting some questions asked. You have to make sure that comments are turned on your website as well to get that engagement. Um, as far as I'm gonna kind of go back really quick. If you want to get really quick engagement on social media, um, ask simple questions with really short answers, and you're going to get that engagement rolling pretty quickly. So, um, if you're an electrical a company, I would actually be asking, what type of light is your favorite lighting in the kitchen? Maybe you put options out there, track lighting, can lights, chandeliers, whatever have you, and have people like vote on those. If they can answer in less than a second, you're going to get a lot of engagement. And what happens is the more engagement you get up front on that post, the basic algorithm, and those change all the time, means it's going to show it to more people, and then you get your quote unquote stickiness on people's walls because people are engaging on it. So respond with the gifts are always a good one. Putting an emoji for an answer is always a good one. And honestly, asking riddles is probably a really good one too. Ask a riddle that's really, really hard, and you're gonna get people that try to answer it, and that's always fun as well. So
I was like to say the best mindset too to elaborate is simply put, if you can answer questions before people ask them. I think that's a very important mindset when you're creating content, creating those blogs. Just because people, if you can answer them before you ask them, then that's going to be great content for people to interact with and engage with.
100%. You have a gift of giving really direct answers. I have a gift of rambling on and on. So thank you,
Well,
Mike.
no, it helps me because I get to listen to I get to listen to you first, and then I get to nail it, hammer the nail. That's what I
So
was trying to say. So
my wife does this a lot. She's my interpreter. If you're a friend of mine and I'm tired, I mumble something atrocious. It's genetic. My grandpa did it, and it's funny because my wife understands everything that comes out of my mouth, but my friends will be like, "What did he just say? Like it doesn't make any sense." And so, Mike, you're my online interpreter, and I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate it.
Cool. Anything else on the docket?
I don't think so. Let me take another lap around. Is
Sure.
there anything else you can think of?
No, make sure that you ma- I had this on in the background. I was just taking a look at it, but we have the ultimate marketing checklist in our link tree, which I know you can get the link tree not only on the question or the comment below, but you can do it by hitting that link that's in the streamer underneath me. We have some really good resources there that are free for any business, and I really highly suggest that you download those just to do a check in on how your business is doing online, especially if you're doing like any digital marketing. So um, download the free resources, learn what you can from the stuff that we're giving. Uh, we just want to help you. That's pretty much what it comes down to. We want your business to grow, especially as we get into the winter season. I know we're up here in Michigan. Uh, Things will be needed, and we'd love it if we can get you up on the rankings when people search for how to fix a frozen pipe, or my electrical box just keeps on blowing because I have a space heater. Get those. We can help you get those questions answered and get out to the public. That'd be fantastic. Um, so once again, my name is Jeremy. Every Tuesday, Thursday, around 11 a.m. we go live. And if you have any questions, make sure you make a comment on these. Mr. Mike, he's fantastic at going through and rounding those up for the week. And he also is on some Facebook groups and stuff like that. That if questions come in, he'll definitely feed them to me, which is great. And obviously, you can listen to the long version, which is myself, or you can listen to the short version, which is Mike after I wrap up. So I really appreciate you, man.
No, it's a pleasure doing these.
Cool. Well, until Thursday, you guys make it a great couple days and be safe.